More than 300 school children have been kidnapped from a Catholic boarding school in St. Mary's School in Niger State. The night it happened, the community was quiet, almost peaceful, as if the whole community was trying to rest from a week of silent fear. Parents slept. Teachers finally relaxed after a long week, and hundreds of children at St. Mary's Catholic Primary and Secondary School drifted off to their dormitories believing they were safe. No one knew danger was already moving towards them. Just past midnight on November 22, 2025, armed men stormed the school compound. Witnesses later said the attack felt frighteningly organized and the kind that hit like a wave, not a mistake. St. Mary's School is huge, with more than 50 buildings, and that night the entire place turned into a hunting ground. Doors were smashed open, children were dragged out of their beds half awake. Teachers were forced outside at gunpoint. By sunrise, the school was no longer the same. The first report said fewer people had been taken, but after a proper head count by the Christian Association of Nigeria, the truth landed with a crushing force. Over 300 students and 12 teachers had been carried away. A total of 315 human beings vanished into the forest in a single night. Parents collapsed. Mothers screamed. Fathers pretended to stay strong, but their eyes showed the truth that fear had swallowed the town. In the middle of all this pain, 50 children proved that courage survived even in the darkest places. These young survivors slipped away from their captors, running through the bushes, dodging gunmen and following the moon because they had nothing else to guide them. When they reached home, their parents didn't wait for explanations. They held their children and cried the kind of tears that only miracles can bring. But the joy of their return could not hide the terrible numbers. 253 children and 12 adult teachers were still missing. Families waited, prayed, and begged for answers while time kept moving forward. Community leaders called for calm. Churches gathered in prayers. Security forces promised action. But beneath the calm words, you could feel the frustration rising. People kept asking the same hard question. Where were the protectors when the bandits came? The crisis grew even more complicated when the state government accused the school of ignoring warnings to shut down due to rising threats in the area. But Bishop Yohana, the school's proprietor, firmly denied this. He insisted no warnings ever reached him or the school's education secretary. One side demanded compliance, while the other side is demanding proof. Meanwhile, families simply wanted their children back alive. In moments like this, blame feels like a luxury. Action is what truly saves lives. This tragedy is not just another news story. It exposes the painful reality many Nigerian communities live with. Schools are viewed as targets by bandits. Parents now sleep in fear. Teachers risk their life to teach. And children grow up learning to escape danger even before they learn how to dream freely. It is a story of bravery, heartbreak, failure, and a desperate call for real security. Not speeches, not promises, but real protection. Until every child is returned home, the pain still stays open and the questions remain. I will draw the curtain here on this episode, but before then, what are your thoughts on this troubling development? Share your opinions in the comments box below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more true crime stories. See you in the next episode. And please do stay safe out there.